You get the key to your city yet?
No, they tried to give it to me. I turned it down.
Why?
He tried to give it to me at a time where I was I was endorsing the other mayor. He was the current mayor. So he wanted to give it to me, like in my hood and everything. So they wanted to pay me. They wanted to pay me the performance. I wanted the money. So I'm like, if I perform, if I do this, that mean I'm endorsing y'all. They're like, yeah. I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Why you ain't just do it and then
go to the other man?
Like, I got the key.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to the lady who was running.
Did she win?
No, she didn't win. Man, shout out India Walton, man. We gonna be back again for another race, man. She ain't win.
I'd have took the key and gave it to her.
I'd
have gave it to the candidate I'm
The
endorsing.
damage would have been done. They would have invited people there, told them I was his man. He would have told the whole city, this my make the post, tell them you're gonna be there. I'd have to do the post to get the back end. Damage would have been done, man.
But you're getting those type of calls now.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think I'm Republican now.
Did not see that coming. Did not see that.
Yo, listen, man.
If it ain't about the money.
It is what it is. Nah, you know, it's just when you start noticing certain shit.
Not real.
Tax breaks?
Oh, Republicans.
Tax breaks, and we need, Republicans carry it different. We need to carry it different. We need to, like, when it's a threat posed, we need to go with a gun on them. You know what I'm saying? And Donald Trump, he gonna keep that gun on him. Republicans, they gonna keep that gun on them. We don't need being passive in the media when it's going on. We need, Trump would get on the internet or get on the news channel and say, like, I wish they would do some shit. We gonna respond with 10 times as much as power. Like, They need to hear that over there. Me as an American citizen, I need to hear that. When I wake up and make my bowl of cereal, I need to feel I need to be watching that. Yeah, exactly. I need to hear that. I need to hear that. Exactly.
Yeah, facts.
Who inspired Benny the Butcher?
And one of my records, I said, Benny the Butcher Dog, really I'm cooking raw. And then the fans that stuck. Fans was calling me the Butcher. So when I dropped my first with Griselda, I dropped it as Benny. And then nobody couldn't find it. They was looking for Benny the Butcher. So I had to change my name under DSPs as Benny the Butcher. You know what I'm saying? Really was just Benny.
Who inspired you?
Who inspired me?
Yeah.
And I gotta say, Hov. I gotta say my mom. I gotta say this Emery too. Just being locked up with E, just seeing where he at right now and how he moving. I'm saying that shit's just crazy. Rick James, motherfucking just like man, y'all, man. Anybody who takes something, take nothing and make something with it.
Right.
That's the most beautifulest thing in the world.
Tell them that story about how you met Emery.
Oh, Emery?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Emery was in a mess hall. I'm the server in a mess hall. And then they he coming through the line. Niggas like, that's Hov, man, right there. I'm like, damn, that's Hov, man. Hit the nigga with the rice. Nigga asked for some more of that shit. I'm like, oh, then that nigga want extra rice. I'm like, this shit crazy. I know that nigga got wild extra rice.
That's so bad.
That extra rice is probably gonna turn into a whole feature one day.
No, but hopefully, man. Hopefully.
I know you're looking for it.
Hell yeah, I'm looking for it. But that's what I tell people. He never worked with nobody like at this point of their career where I'm at. Hov only worked with people who feel like they proved themselves already. They got them records, they got them plaques. Or if they wasn't proven as an artist, they was on his label. They was signed to the label.
Right.
He's just not giving niggas features because he fuck with you.
Right.
I mean, he don't show his love in that type of way. You know what I'm saying? He do another way. So it's been spoke about.
What was it like when you met him?
Man, what was it like when I met Hov?
Was you starstruck?
First time.
Fuck yeah.
First time.
Hell yeah, I ain't going. This nigga when I signed my Rock Nation contract. Nigga, this Hov, he just in there, and just to think the way I meet him, I ain't meet him at no show, I ain't meet him passing through, like, we about to do business.
Right.
No matter of fact, first time I met him is at his house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I met him at his house. We went to his house to talk about the contract, to talk about how we gonna do business moving forward. So
he just signed an NDA?
You
had to sign an NDA?
No. No, I left my phone. I didn't even want my phone in that man's house. I'm like, I'm leaving this shit in the wet. But I need my phone for it. We talking business. But just kicking it like this. He like, yo, we gonna do this. I'm thinking like, damn, this nigga looks serious. You know what I'm saying? Talking business with this nigga. Talking business with a billionaire. I mean, and I was fresh out the projects. I'm saying that shit was big. That shit inspirational. Like I said, nigga, you can do any motherfucking thing. I mean, nigga locked up with this serving this nigga rice with his right hand man. Right. I mean, and I'm just. Like, I feel like I feel like
Did you tell him that story?
Hell yeah. but you know the craziest thing about it. I'm like, yo, I was locked up with your man. He was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, damn, you know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, know my body.
You know what I mean? So when you looked at the Rock Nation contract, was you like, I gave your man some extra rice, so
I mean,
there's some extra on there.
I'm one of y'all niggas. I'm niggas with rice, man. But it was just, man, think about Hov, man. He who he say he is. Him and Snoop, they remind me of each other. But he who he say he is. We had a bunch of conversations. He told me things that I didn't want to hear. He told me things that I did want to hear, just all around game, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Was he brutally honest?
I feel like, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I had to think for a minute because I'm a nigga, I'm a grown man. If you gotta tell me something, like, I probably already know. You feel what I'm saying? I probably already know. So it wasn't, he just spoke on the obvious.
Reiterated.
So what didn't you want to hear?
You gotta make more records for women.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. He basically just telling me, well, shit, honestly, nobody never, I'm gonna say a whole bunch of shit on here that I never said nowhere, but basically, trying to keep Griselda together. I'm saying, not saying that we was leaving, but he knew niggas' contracts was up. And before that, me and him had a 3-hour conversation before. He was asking me my plans. He was like, okay, I'm gonna bust this move. I'm gonna see what we could do. I'm saying he went back. We all kicked it. I mean, like I said, but it didn't just ain't go that way. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't go that way. You know what I'm saying? But he was telling niggas like, man. But what I was saying, but that's what I tell everybody. Just because I'm not signed to Griselda, I'm big Griselda. I mean, just because we're not signed.
Right.
And I explained that to him. He was like, man, people are gonna interpret it different. I never told nobody until right now. You never heard me speak on not being signed to Griselda. I never spoke on that until you threw it out there. You know what I'm saying? I never spoke on that because I'm gonna always say Griselda. I'm gonna always rep that shit. That shit was a crazy time in my life. Still right now. I just remember like the pursuing just to this shit. That was the illest shit ever. You know
So what was the imprint that you was under the whole time you was running with them?
No, I was under Griselda. I was signed. I just wasn't signed to Shady. I delivered 4 albums to West. I re-signed my contract. So for me to be signed to Griselda again, that would have been me signing a 3rd time. You know what I'm saying? Like I signed, gave my obligations, and re-signed, gave my obligations. Then I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to make it. People think like, man, them niggas was so eager to leave. Nah, hell no. I put it in. I did what I had to do. And a lot of people ask like, yo, so why are you over here and Wes over here and Conway over there? I'm like, shit, it worked. The best case scenario happened. We successful. If I was still on them niggas' show bill, if I wasn't on my own tour yet, then I'm saying like, some bullshit done went on. You know what I'm saying? So the best case scenario happened. So niggas spreading their wings.
When did you first notice like y'all growing in different directions?
Or did you? Did you go in different directions?
That should be obvious sometimes.
I mean, I'm asking.
Yeah. Just like he said, it's obvious. So I feel like we did go in different directions from the fans' point of view, but realistically, we never been a group. I said that on a different interview. Fans like, man, that's surprising. We never been a group. We never been a group. That's why when you heard of West Side and Conway, that's what you heard. You heard West Side Gun and Conway. It wasn't no group. It was Griselda Records. And when I came along, instead of putting my name on the marquee, it was really Griselda Records. Instead of saying West Side Gun and Conway. I'm saying Griselda Records.
The fans kind of took that.
The fans is like, oh, they a
group.
group. But only project that we have all together is What Was Sheen Gonna Do. They got Hall and Nash. That's together, but all them projects, those are West Side Gun albums I'm featuring on. Those are Conway albums I'm featuring on. We never, ever said we was a group. Them boys never been a group. But so I don't feel like we going in our separate directions. I feel like we working. You know what I'm saying? I can't run with them niggas. I can't be at these niggas shows all the time. I'm working on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my own artists. I'm running my merch business. So you know how that shit go. Just time consuming. It ain't there no more.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.